How you guys doing today? This is Derek Howes with DHFTNS.com, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make my slow cooked barbecue chicken. So let's get to it. The first thing you're going to want to do is take out your chicken breasts and cut them in half. That's about how big I cut mine. As for how much we're using, we're going to use 5 pounds or 80 ounces. So go ahead and take your chicken breasts and put them into the slow cooker. If you don't have a slow cooker, I highly recommend buying one. They're a great investment for your kitchen. This one only costs around $25 shipped. I do post a link to it in the description below. Now, if 5 pounds is too much for you, you can always cut this recipe in half. A quick tip before we move on to the next ingredient is that you want to make sure you use fresh chicken breasts, not frozen. Frozen chicken breasts will tend to make this recipe too watery. Next, we're going to add in 12 ounces or around 340 grams of a hickory and brown sugar barbecue sauce. You don't have to use the same brand that I'm using. Any barbecue sauce that says hickory and brown sugar on it will work just as good. 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is great for overall health. One thing you want to make sure of when you buy it is that it says with the mother in order to get all the benefits that it provides. If you're interested in knowing more about apple cider vinegar, I will post some links in the description below. Half a cup or 4 ounces of a fat-free Italian dressing. If you want to try and cut down on the sodium in this recipe, when you buy your barbecue sauce and salad dressing, look for the ones that are lower sodium. Half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. And last, which is optional if you don't like onions, take out 1 medium yellow onion and chop it, and then just add in your chopped onion. Once all of your ingredients are in the slow cooker, just go ahead and mix everything around a bit. All you're gonna do now is slow cook your chicken on high for 3 hours. After 3 hours, we're gonna shred our chicken and then cook it for an additional 1 hour on high. After 3 hours, go ahead and pop the top off, and this is what it should look like. Now, what we're gonna do is shred the chicken. To shred the chicken, all I do is take 2 forks, put them into the chicken breasts, and just keep pulling them away. Your chicken should separate pretty easy. That's usually what it looks like after I shred mine. However much you want to shred it is completely up to you. After you finish shredding the chicken, all you're gonna do is cook it on high for another hour. As for the calories in the whole recipe, there's 3,402, only 18 grams of fat, 187 grams of carbs, and 623 grams of protein. And there is your slow cooked barbecue chicken. As for how I store my food, I usually just put it in a bunch of Rubbermaid containers and then put them into the fridge. If I think it's gonna last longer than 5 days, then I'll usually put the extras into the freezer. As you guys saw, the barbecue chicken is done, so now I'm just gonna try it for you guys. This barbecue chicken recipe has just enough sweetness to it to not be overwhelming like some other recipes. It's full of flavor, not too salty, absolutely delicious, and one of the few recipes that I can eat throughout the week and never get sick of. I don't really have any tips, but this chicken goes perfect in a sandwich. Alright guys, I just want to thank you for watching. If you liked my slow cooked barbecue chicken recipe, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. It motivates me to keep making these. If you haven't already subscribed and you'd like to, you can click right there on the screen coming up. And by subscribing, you'll get an email every week telling you I upload a new video. Comments or suggestions go down below. I do try and respond to everybody. Alright guys, I got some barbecue chicken to finish. Stay healthy.